Creative Kill Live.
Welcome to the show where the lights go dim. Albuquerque nights, yeah, it all begins. From the Duke City streets to the ledges we ride. Everybody gets killed on Creative Kill Live. John Roberts on the mic, that's the host and creator. Wolf, Ben, and Dizzy, yeah, the squad, no debaters. Happy Anderson in the house, serial killer on the stream. Guests sit down, but they step into a dream. Brooke Smith from the silence, ghosts in the air. Talking Bigfoot stories like they're right over there. True crime echoes while the crowd's alive. Then the lights cut out, it's the end of the ride. Welcome to the show where the lights go dim. Albuquerque nights, yeah, it all begins. From the Duke City streets to the ledges we ride. Everybody gets killed on Creative Kill Live.
What's up, everybody? It's John
And Ben.
and welcome back to the Creative Kill podcast, where the guest always has a killer experience, guys. Today, and we are super stoked to have on actually my good friend, Ben's good friend, actor, stuntman, voice actor.
The list
Mike
goes on.
Yeah. Mike, what's up, dude? So, Mike, you want to introduce yourself? Because I don't want to butcher your last name. I butcher everybody's last name. So, can you tell everybody real quick?
Don't worry about it. I even butchered my own last name, too. It's Michael Sean Lemert. Yeah.
Lemert.
Yep.
Lemert.
So, Lemert, we got the Lemert. I've always just called him Michael Sean.
Yeah.
So I've known Mike. Mike and I met. We were actually just sharing this story earlier, and we're not going to get into the drama part of it. But Mike and I worked on a set together when we first, I was first breaking into the business here. Okay, and we went and did this it's with Joe Lonesome and his Offset people. But that's where I met Steph. That's where I met Steph on.
Okay.
And so I was booming. I was a boom guy. If you guys don't know what that means in the film industry, you know, the guy that holds a fucking stick. And
Got shoulders for days over here.
and I think they brought in. Were you acting on that, Mike?
I wasn't. They actually brought me on as a production assistant.
Oh, as a PA.
Yep,
Okay.
PA.
Geez, they had a lot of it was a voluntary thing. I'll just tell everybody that we did not get paid for this. So it was, and it was. You know, I do like Joe's content sometimes, and it's really cool. Like he gets less superheroes, fairy tales, that kind of shit. But yeah, he did. I actually tried to hit him up. I was like, let's do a horror one, and he won't do it. And I was like, okay, all right, whatever. Anyway, everybody, we got to jump onto our sponsors real quick. All right, right, Benny?
Right.
Okay, Benny.
First off the list, Duke City Toys. Shout out to Leo. We really appreciate everything you guys do.
Yeah, thanks, Leo, man. You are the bee's knees, because Leo just re-upped his sponsorship with us this week, and I don't know if I'm allowed to tell the news about it. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and break a little news, but he's got a new store.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
And so I don't want to tell you everybody how much. I mean, how big this place is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're into collectibles, holy shit, this is going to be like collectibles fantasy for New Mexico.
Yes.
If you're into I don't know, are you into collectibles?
Oh,
Mike?
absolutely.
Yeah. We've got all of our nerd friends. And then so we got introduced to Leo, and then we've been able to do all these crazy events with him, and he's our sponsor. But yeah, thanks, Leo. We appreciate you so much. The second one is going to be Crown Jewels and Coin. If anybody needs their jewelry or anything done, they've got some of the best jewelry, and that's where we get our silver bullets from.
True.
Yeah,
That's
our
true.
werewolf killers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crown Jewels and Coin. And then our third sponsor today is our new sponsor. We're super excited to have on. It's going to be the Monster House Dispensary, Gator and the Boys.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we
Oh,
like
yeah.
to say, down in Cruces and Rito. So
Yep.
Las Cruces, New Mexico, go to the Monster House Dispensary. It is a horror-themed dispensary, and we're going to actually be going down there in March, maybe early April, because we got some delays going on right now, because we are worried about what's happening with the industry. Again, we all know this. We're hearing about strikes and all this stuff. So, but anyway, Monster House, they have some of the best cannabis products you can possibly get.
Yep.
Here in the New Mexico area. So if you are in Las Cruces, if you are in, you know what else I got to tell you guys real quick? I thought about this, and I'm not trying to tell anybody to do anything illegal. So but it's kind of like the dispensary that's in Tucumcari or like Santa Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, a lot of people from Texas come over to get that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
know
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Dog? It's like
Yeah,
it's
man.
like people in El Paso are literally like 25 minutes away from
Right.
Cruces.
I'm saying, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd say Gator does well for himself
Well,
down at Cruces.
probably got some landman money coming in, you know?
I know, right? Some landman money. I love it. Yeah. So anyway, And then our other sponsors, we have some micro sponsors. We'll just shout out Gamers Anonymous, New Games Plus, and some. But thank you, Gator. We want to tell Gator he's so great. I'm constantly reposting his content too because they're doing the smart thing with marketing. And I tell all these businesses this because they're the horror themed dispensary. But they do it's almost like micro shorts. They're doing little skits and stuff.
Right.
That is so smart. That is the way people should be marketing now, this organic thing. Because all the AI crap, it's like everybody. Dude, I have ran into, I don't know about you too, and I'm just going to ask you this, on Instagram. I am now seeing AI ads, they're AI people, but they don't look like people, the way they talk is so robotic.
It doesn't feel organic at all.
Yeah, it's there was this AI robot on there that was it's trying to get that reaction. You're supposed to the first 3 seconds needs to be the hook of your reel or whatever.
Right.
It's did you see this? Not did you see this?
Right.
It's did you see this? And then the other AI person comes on. It's please buy our AI software. This other shit.
Right.
And I know it's gonna get better.
Yeah,
I know it's gonna get better.
And it's probably gonna be quick. I mean, we'll be having this conversation again in 6 months to a year.
Well, and we'll touch on it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I saw this week, and I'm just going to, before we introduce our big buddy here, I want to get into this real quick. So, Ben, I'm going to do our Helping with Horror moments before we do our Helping with Horror moment. So this week I saw that Joseph Gordon-Levitt went before Congress, and they are trying to pass an AI bill. And why is this AI bill important? It's important because... Number one is it's not because of actor stuff. It's holding tech companies liable. Okay, here's my problem, guys. I got a daughter, and I know you have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're using these deep fakes and shit for really bad stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't get into it, but I think that there needs to be some oversight now because it's fucking gone. The horror stories I'm actually hearing about kids. What they're doing, bullying other kids in high school, that's what they do now. It's let's make a porn video with their deepfake face on it or something. And that's fucking bullshit. Yeah. So he's going, because we have to hold the counties, unless we hold them accountable, these big tech companies, they don't give a fuck. I'm just going to tell you that right now. They don't care. And we belong
true,
to, we everybody here advertises on their platform as far as Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. But it's come on, guys. The ChatGPTs, the Geminis, Googles, all you guys, get your shit together. Come on, these are kids. Fucking come on. Anyway, that's it. That's my little rant. Yeah. Helping with horror. So we support Joseph Gordon-Levitt and his campaign out there in DC this week. I'll attach some stuff in the bio or the description of this episode if anybody wants to get into that. Anyway, let's jump into some horror shit. Let's get off some serious stuff. Does that sound good, guys? Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So today we are joined by stuntman, voice actor Michael Sean. What's up, Mike?
Not much, man.
So, Mike, tell us a little bit. Yeah, we always like to ask our guests to give us a little bit of information about yourself, where you're from, what you do. Oh man, yeah, all your good stuff.
I think you touched a lot of it. You know, actor, stuntman, voice actor. Actually, I was born and raised up in a small town out in Montana. You know,
fucking Yellowstone area.
Very small town, man.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, out there we really didn't have much of a film industry. I think my first actual film was when I was, maybe 17, 18 years old, I think.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they hired me on as a background kid.
Yeah.
It was a show, I think it was called A Plum Summer with Henry Winkler. And
nice. You get to work with the Fonz.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So
the Wink. The Winkster. He was here at Comic Con this last time, I think.
That's right.
That's when I got the flu and I couldn't go. It sucked. Oh, yeah. It was terrible.
Oh, man.
Got that creepy cup. Okay, Mike, so then you got into, so when I met you, you were, you obviously, we've talked because you're our stunt coordinator. Mm-hmm. So just to let you guys know, Mike works with us. He does, he coordinates all of our stunts. We've not even had one stunt we've had him to coordinate just yet. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah. It'll happen this year. Mike's got actually a really big scene he's going to choreograph for us. And then he's got Mike's also in our vertical series as well as an actor. So we're going to get to that here in a minute. But Mike, so stuntman, actor, voice actor. Do you do a lot of voice actor work? I mean, you have a great voice.
Yeah, man.
You do. You do.
Yeah, I get a lot of the deepness part of my voice.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
But I've actually only done 2 legit films where I'm more of like, I guess, a background voice actor, as
Yeah.
you'd call it.
Okay.
So I'm kind of the filler, but I mean, I'm hoping soon I'll get a lot.
You
more
would
projects.
make like a really good narrator.
You think so?
Yeah,
definitely,
I'm not.
most
I am not. I don't have that. You have that good, like that deep, kind of like a James Earl Jones.
Right,
kinda.
right.
He's got that. He's got that voice that he can project, and that's. And I gotta tell you, we got to meet a bunch of voice actors when Comic-Con was here like a year ago or 2 years ago, and their work, man, you guys sitting in that fucking booth the whole time and just like over and over and over and over again.
Right.
I mean, I would get claustrophobic, and I don't know. Everybody's told me I've had a voice for radio, and I'm like, yeah, well, that's why we're doing a podcast. but also, I don't know. I have to be out and about and loose and stuff. All right, Mike. Well, guess what, dude? It's time for your final 3 questions.
Sorry, here we go.
Mike. So, everybody, we always ask all of our guests the same final 3 questions of every episode, and I'm going to let Ben kick off the first one.
All right, Mike. So our first of the final 3 here. What is your favorite horror movie of all time?
Oh man,
Your favorite horror movie?
you know, I have to say this just because when I was younger, I actually saw this film that my parents were watching, and it was the original Night of the Living Dead by George A. Romero.
There we go.
Fuck yeah,
there
dude.
We go.
Yeah.
1968.
Yep,
Dude, okay. We're gonna. I'm so glad we fucking got some new blood. It's so great to
Yeah,
talk about
yeah.
something that's not
I know.
Freddy Krueger.
Right.
Sorry, Freddy. I love you, Freddy. You know this, but anyway, that movie scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
That movie scared the fuck out of me. I was terrified. So it was the black and white version. Is that the one we're talking about?
Yep,
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, and the guys, like, the zombies didn't even move that fast.
No.
They're just gonna.
No.
But it's
I mean, it set the tone for every
zombie movie ever
ever
made,
I mean,
fucking made.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it grossed $114,000 right when it debuted.
That's like the budget on like a microfilm.
For real.
Yeah.
And since then, it's set like the tone. It's grossed over $30 million because of copyright issues that occurred within the processing of the film. They didn't do their copyright right. So guys, make sure to stay on top of that because they lost the rights to it and became public domain. So we actually don't know how much more money it could have grossed over the course of X amount of years later.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, that movie set the tone. I mean, the practical effects were great. They used real meat for all the scenes and all the.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it was
real meat.
They used ham covered in chocolate to simulate that blood, right? But yeah, guys, and then also real animal organs on set to kind of simulate that kind of like foul, kind of get that jolt out of you.
You know, I've heard about them using like pig organs and stuff on
Yep.
movies and stuff, but it's like, can you imagine that if fucking one of my special effects guys came in and was like, "Yo, dog,
I got this deer carcass, son."
yeah, hey, we know there's some budgetary issues, so we just went hunting. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Roadkill.
roadkill, right?
We're not gonna ask how you got that.
Yeah. And then afterwards, they're like, "Hey," he goes,
I
it's like,
mean, you
"Hey,
know.
Brandon Gayhart, we need to go get you. He'll help us hunt down some roadkill in Appalachia."
Right.
Yeah, he knows where to
true
find
that,
it.
true
Yeah,
that.
Brandon's our boy, dude.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, anyway, yeah. So, I love that answer. That's great. So our second and final question, Mike, is who is your favorite horror villain or creature?
Oh
Okay.
man. Top of the line for me, I gotta say Michael Myers.
Oh,
Man,
Okay,
Michael Myers.
the OG. So, Mike, you want to, yeah. Oh, shit, I didn't even realize. Yeah, guys, hey, just a real quick shout out for Wolf Krusemark today. We are wearing his T-shirts. We went off the Creative Kill Live T-shirts, and well, he does those for us too, but I'm wearing my Walrus from
Right.
the movie Tusk, and then you've got your Michael Myers one, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
still my fave. Wolf, still
Yeah.
my fave.
yeah, we love that one. That's the OG shirt.
It is.
That's the original,
Yeah,
the
it
goat
is.
that you wore, and I think it was episode 1.
I'm
wasn't it?
pretty sure episode 1 or 2 for
Yeah,
sure. Like
anyway.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, Mike, we talk about Mike on this show a lot.
lot.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Mike
Yeah.
Myers is just
The tally is. It's up
yeah. So we're gonna kind of keep this one short because I'd rather go to your third one real quick. Okay, but Mike Myers, obviously, he's one of the top 5, right?
I mean, yeah.
He's probably number 3. I mean, we go Freddy, then we go Jason, then we go Mike,
Yeah.
right? Then you go
Yeah.
Ghostface, then you go Pennywise.
Right.
And you
right.
kind of keep dropping down. But Mike, we've talked about it so much on this show. Michael Myers, I'm blue in the face. It's like, sorry, I'm not trying to shit on Michael Myers, but it's just like
part of the Mount Rushmore of horror. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just it's hard to get away from it. Really, I mean,
Right,
such
right,
an
right,
iconic
right.
character, really set the tone in a lot of ways with that whole like stalking premise where he doesn't run, like
Yeah.
this guy doesn't do cardio, but he's always like
Right
there,
behind you.
right there.
Yeah.
you know?
he's a big dude too. And
Yeah.
then I was reading all the stuff about Halloween. Did you like the one Rob Zombie did?
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Did you?
I was a fan just because I like Rob Zombie stuff. I feel like when he first hit the scene, I wasn't a huge fan of his, to be honest.
Yeah, because it was more of a grindhouse kind of look. And
yeah,
everybody,
yeah, and then it kind of just became its own little like subgenre. So now I like it for what it is, but
Right.
it's not exactly my top. But it's something different.
Yeah. So, Mike, let me ask you this real quick.
Okay.
If you were going to take out Michael Myers,
Oh.
how would you do it?
Oh man. Out of all the times I've seen him not die,
Yeah.
I honestly I don't know. Is
mean,
there such a way to kill him?
I think you'd have to use like a fucking grenade launcher or something. I mean, it's
Wood
like
chipper.
an RPG.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they use the wood chipper at
That's
the
right,
end?
that's
That's what they
right.
threw him
That's
into.
true.
Remember,
Yeah,
they
that's
threw him in the
right.
wood chipper
That's
at
right.
Halloween Ends. And again, I'm smiling about it. Not a very big fan of it. But no, well, I really liked where they took that franchise. They were taking with Jamie Lee Curtis, bringing her back.
Right.
They did all that, and then I don't want to shit on the third one, but it was like the third one had that guy in it, and the guy from Silent Night, Deadly Night,
yeah.
and it's the actor. He did a great job, I guess, but I just thought that storyline. It made us lose the storyline of Jamie Lee Curtis's storyline, and
Yeah,
then they come back to
yeah.
that, especially after he kills her daughter in the second one.
Right. Right.
So I just have a huge issue with whatever their vision was on that
Yeah.
third one. I thought that they ramped it up. They had like that big. Do you guys remember like the big riot fight where they were like, kicking the shit out of Michael? There was the lady with the iron. Everybody was posting those fucking memes, dude. It was like this bitch shows up, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Remember she had that yellow iron. Like she was gonna. Like all the rest of those guys had like pitchforks and
Right,
fucking everything, and
right.
she brings the iron.
Right. I mean,
Like who's the props guy who fucking said that? He's like, okay, guys, here's the deal. I'm gonna give Mike a fucking big machete. I'm gonna
Right.
give you Ben.
Right.
I'm gonna give you this cool shovel.
Right.
Carol,
Yeah.
you get a fucking iron. And she's like, okay. And then she's like standing there looking like she's fucking
Menacing.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the menacing iron lady.
Oh,
You know what I
man.
mean? So
Such a good move.
yeah, it is a good. You want to ask him the third one? You want to hit on
All
rank
right.
three?
So, Mike, what like movie just in terms of horror like affected you like at a young age or just had an impact on you, just lives rent free in your head?
Scared the shit out of you is what we asked. That like
Oh,
we
yeah.
asked, Ben asks it such the nice way, and then here I am. I'm like, no, what scared the fuck out
What
of you?
made you
Mike?
crap your pants?
Yeah, what made you shit your pants, Mike?
Oh man. I'm gonna have to say The Grudge. The Grudge.
Oh
Grudge.
yes.
Sticks in here.
Yes.
I'm
man.
sorry, that was like my little gay clap. I was like, yay! Sorry, no, well, I'm an actor, guys. I can be a gay guy.
That's true.
Hello.
That's true. Very versatile. Very
Anyway,
versatile.
no, it's like not. I hate when people. I mean, it's like Eric Stone Street, one of the straightest guys in the world, played one of the best gay guys in Modern Family. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Is-
right.
Yeah, I love that show. That show is
Yeah.
hilarious. But it's funny when everybody. But if you can do it, you can do it.
Right,
And
right,
I can
right.
do it. I like to do it. Anyway, back to the Grudge. So Sarah Michelle Gellar. I forget who else was in that. It was like, but all I just remember is it's kind of like the. We got to get into this again. I don't like kid ghosts.
No,
Oh man.
that's
No.
what creeps me out the most.
Yes.
I think.
That
Yes.
fucking little Asian kid.
Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's got like a fucking little Caesar cut.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
like looking at you like he's gonna fucking.
I mean, like steal your soul, and at the same time, like
Yeah.
do like I don't
know.
know, like just the creepiest things to you. I don't even know how to really describe it.
It seems like he's kind of like he's nice, but then it's like what you said. It's like he's like hello, and then, but the thing with the Japanese, or I think that was Japanese, right?
Yeah, I'm
That's
pretty sure,
Japanese,
yeah.
yeah. like they're all about like the creepy kid ghost or like
Man.
the creepy hair. You know?
Yes, that long jet black. I
Yeah.
mean, just gosh, and then like the eyes piercing through it if that isn't even in part of the effect. I mean that movie messed me up too. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, just anything in terms of and kind of off subject here. I hate like how even like the Japanese like ghost shorts you'll see on YouTube or whatever, of, like real Japanese ghosts. Even their ghosts look better than our ghosts. You know what I mean? Their ghosts look better than American ghosts. I don't understand how they do it. I mean, everything in Japan is just 10 to 20 years ahead of the ball game.
Right.
I'm just like, how did they? What? I mean, gosh, man,
That
guys, we
is
gotta start
so-
taking notes. You know,
That is so funny to even think about that. You're like, dude, even their ghosts are better than our fucking ghosts.
I mean, seriously.
Like,
I'm like, sushi works, bro.
yeah, I know, right? It's like fucking Jesus. Even their ghosts are better than our ghosts. Yeah, well, that movie, it was the thing of the hand coming out of the head too. Do you guys remember that
the
scene?
shower,
True.
The
Yeah.
shower scene,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
cool, man.
And yeah, because the shower is such a vulnerable place.
Oh
right?
yeah.
I mean,
oh,
you know,
yeah.
so
You're in, you're out. You
Yeah.
know, you got to do
Yeah.
whatever business you're doing.
right.
yeah.
You got American Psycho that kind of set the precipice of
Right.
like, the whole shower vulnerability kind of deal.
Right.
And then they had to bring the ghost hand into it. I'm like, guys, I'm already like worried about some random serial killer coming in with a butcher knife coming to get me in the middle of my shower. Now I got to worry about ghosts too. Are you
Yep.
kidding?
Yeah. No, it's like when Leah Black talking. You guys weren't on that episode, or Ben, you weren't on that episode. That was Royal when Leah told us that she had a neighbor. She was taking a shower, and she had a neighbor. Fucking, you know that window that's above your shower, you
Right.
can slide open. You
Right.
let your, here in New Mexico, we don't have. There's not a lot of central heat and air. Like there are a lot of people use swamp coolers, and then they have these windows you can open to let the steam out.
Right.
Which a lot of showers have it.
Yeah.
But she had a fucking a hand that came in the shower.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really nuts. So, anyway, Mike. All right, well, we got Mike's final 3 questions done, dude. I'm kind of pumped about your story time, and then we're gonna get into a little bit of no knock. So let's, guys, we're gonna segue into our next segment here, and we call it story time.
Story time.
Story time, where we ask all of our guests, have you had something creepy, supernatural, true crime related, anything that's happened to you in your life and you're just like, oh, that was fucked up?
Oh man.
All right, and we're going to let you go for a little bit. So we did a lot of talking in that last segment. It's time for you to release the story. Tell us about
Right.
your Montana experience.
All right, I gotta get this off my chest because this still freaks me out till this day.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was 16 years old, growing up in Montana, we didn't have a lot to do. You know, we'd probably go out to the bowling alley. There was a place specifically that we would always go to. It's called Chico Hot Springs, and it was quite away from where I was born.
Chico Hot Springs?
I know, I
Hot
love that
Springs.
name.
Sounds like a strip club.
That would be a good name though.
Hey, everybody, let's go to Chico Hot Springs. No, I'm just kidding.
You'll love it.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So, anyways, it's quite a drive from my hometown from where we're at, and usually me and my buddies usually go every other weekend, you know, just to get out of town for a little bit.
Right.
And it's probably, I'd say it was probably about 10 or 11 o'clock at night that we were driving down this road, pitch dark. There's no lights out there, you know, open fields all around us.
All right.
And the way that the story kind of opened up, hopefully I'm not taking up too much time about
No,
this.
dude,
No,
you've
that's
got
good.
20 fucking minutes.
Oh,
Go.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Be detailed, brother.
Yeah,
Take
you
us
look
there
at me.
with
I'm
you.
sitting here like this little boy, like,
Okay.
telling me, Mike. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh man! But anyway, the way that the story kind of opened up as we were driving, I'm usually the one that drove. My buddies were usually either asleep or, you know, I don't know. Just
Right.
BSing with each
Designated
other.
D Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
designated
Well,
D.
you're
At
16.
16 years old.
You're
Right.
16. We know what you were fucking doing.
Right.
Dad, I hope you're
In
not
Montana,
Right,
probably
right.
drinking fucking Coors Originals back there with ripping the rest of the Yellowstone bunch.
Coors Banquet.
Yeah,
Coors
man.
Banquet.
Oh, my bad. Coors Banquet for you banquet boys. Anyway, go ahead. I like me some redneck shit, man. But I had been trying to bust that shit out on me this last weekend at wrestling, that Coors Banquet stuff. No, we'll get you onto your story. No, this is a serious thing. So Ben and I we help promote the NWA, which is Duke City Championship Wrestling. So we got to go to the event. And before the event, Ben was like, here, you want some Coors Banquet? I was like, no, I don't. I had one drink, and he's just like, yeah, anyway, go ahead.
I watch a lot of Yellowstone, guys.
He does.
Big fan. Big
Yeah.
fan.
I just got Paramount Plus back too.
Oh, there we go.
I was
There we
on
go.
a little bit of a sabbatical from them, but I got to get back to Landman.
Landman, son.
Yeah. Or no, I like the Mayor of Kingstown also.
Oh man, also.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
don't sleep on the Mayor of
Okay,
Kingstown guy.
so we're going back to Mike's story. He's 16 years old. He's drinking in Montana. Go ahead.
Drinking Red Bull. Let me just put that out
Yeah.
there. All right,
Right,
Mom
right,
and Dad, in
right.
case you're listening.
Red Bull.
Yeah, right.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
Red Bull. Yeah.
Also looking for a sponsor.
Yeah.
Product placement.
Yeah.
Right.
Red Bull.
Right. Gives you wings.
That's right. Anyway, go ahead, Mike.
But anywho, yeah, we're driving down this road. My buddy sitting in the passenger seat. It's funny that we're talking about drinking Red Bull because that's actually what he was drinking. He was asleep in the passenger seat moments before this happened, and I remember specifically that he had the Red Bull sitting in his lap, and it tipped over, and he kind of looked down and woke up and freaked out.
Yeah.
And that kind of led up to what we saw walking down this road.
What the fuck did you see walking down the road?
So and that was the thing. So that was what was kind of the freaky part, because it's all prairies. There's hardly anything out there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Right.
So is Montana where you guys are at? Is it flat? But
No.
there's mountains, right?
There's mountains, yeah, but
There's
there's
fucking
certain
giant.
areas, yeah.
Yeah. Because I've been to Wyoming. I've never been to Montana. Wyoming's fucking flat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what did you see?
So what I saw was at the time what looked like an older woman that was walking down the street.
Okay.
And she was wearing like an old black gown. It almost looked like an old late model gown, almost like
Yeah.
back in the days or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
It was
like-
just weird. It was it wasn't set in the place.
Yeah, it wasn't set in your timeline that you were supposed to be like. I mean, let's see if this is you're 16. How old are you now? So let's see.
35. Actually, I'll
Yeah.
be 36 in
Well,
a
look
week.
at there, 20 years ago. So
Right,
20 years ago,
right.
she's not wearing fucking Sean John. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't even say Sean John
Yeah.
because I want to give that fucker a post out.
No,
but you know
no,
what I'm saying? It's
exactly.
like she wasn't wearing Levi's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut that out, Carl.
Yeah,
No,
please.
No, just kidding. You don't have to cut it. But anyway, go ahead.
But anywho, when she was walking, we passed her with the headlights, and when she looked up, her eyes looked like white, almost
Yeah.
gray, and maybe it was a reflection of my headlights. I don't know, but it was just the way that she looked
Were
up.
you the only one who saw it, or did somebody
No.
else? Oh, okay.
We all saw them.
Okay.
We all
Them?
saw her.
There was-
no,
oh,
we
I was
all saw
like,
her,
there was
sorry.
more of 'em?
We all saw her.
Really?
And it was weird, yeah. So we're thinking, what is an older lady doing out here at 10 and 11 o'clock
Yeah.
at night,
Right.
just walking down the middle of this 2-lane road, So, anywho, we were going on about our business. About 5 or 10 minutes later, we're like, you know what? Let's try it back, because it was just something unsettling about it.
Yeah.
Right.
We go back, nothing.
Right.
She was nowhere to be found, and you're driving down. There's planes. I mean, where's she gonna
Yeah.
hide?
She doesn't go. Yeah, no, it was a ghost, dude. I just didn't say it.
Yeah.
You had a supernatural experience, and you ran into a ghost. And the way I always tell everybody this with ghost stories, because I've had my ghost. I've had a ghost story. I tell it all the time on the show, where it's one of those. It's kind of like what you just said. Okay, every time I say it, look, the hair's already standing up on my because of the experience you remember, right? Because it's out of the ordinary. It's not normal
Right.
human behavior.
Yeah.
And mine was we used right after we had Charlotte.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. We lived in a building that, and it was funny because going back to my security days, we used to do training scenarios in this old motel, not a hotel. It was that fucking single rant style fucking
Right.
Bates Motel looking fucking situation. And we would just go in there and do training scenarios, right? Firearms, we would deploy stuff just tactical advantages on it, like taking over a fucking room, whatever, right? But there was a lot of murders at that hotel back in the day. So they mowed down the motel, Mike. Then they built this building, and I moved into that building. And so my ex and I had an experience where we had Charlotte, and you're a dad, so you get all these little fucking baby toys that make all these noises and shit.
Right.
And so it used to play with the toys at night. We think it was a kid ghost, and then one time it opened up our breaker box. Because I have that door on the breaker box that you have to lock down because
Right.
it swings
Yeah,
open.
the clamp.
It swung, the clamp. It swung open, hit the thing. Oh no, that's exactly how we looked. Me and Shelly. And Shelly, she tells me both of us shit our pants probably at the same time. And Charlotte had already shit hers because she was 6 months old. Right. No, she was just sitting in her, like all of us just were like,
What the fuck?
kind of like when you see that on the road, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you saw that on the road, Did you? Your heart just drops, dude.
Yeah.
It's that feeling of adrenaline is
Oh my
so
gosh.
weird.
Yes.
It's such a
Yes.
like when you get that. I tell everybody, and you guys both know this, but you get that instinct. You know, like this isn't right, or not right, but something's going on here that's not normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always believed that the human body can sense stuff just like animals, just like we are animals, but just like we sense stuff that is not, you know what I mean? It's not in the normal, the ordinary.
Yeah, exactly.
I get creepy vibes off of creepy people. I'll tell you that. I really do. I feel energy like, Mike, you know this, you're in security. And when that one person walks up to you, you know. Fucking know.
Right
Dude,
away.
you're like, that guy's going to be a problem.
Yep.
I feel the energy coming off of him, and they do train you in all this shit growing up, doing what we did, or what he still does, but what I did. You know, you're sitting there, and you do have telltale signs of, and we obviously know mental health to trust us. In Albuquerque, we see mental health fucking worse than anybody in this fucking country.
I mean, seriously,
right?
it's a little wild, wild west out here.
It is wild, wild west, you know. But at the same time, there's just those people that come off, and you're like, that guy.
Yeah. That
like
energy is just weird, and their body language is all off, and it's just like, okay,
right
now this person's probably going to
But
be
then
a
there's a ghost. And then it's like a ghost is like, I'm sorry, or anything scary, anything like that. That feeling that you get, it's almost like a drug addiction, like a heroin or something, because you're just like, it's like something you've never felt before, because you're seeing something that's never been seen before or whatever. That's the reason why I got to tell you, I mean, we're going to segue into this next segment, but it's Rose Manor.
Yeah.
We're going to Rose Manor, and I just talked to them. And Rose Manor, guys, is one of our sets, but it is one of the most haunted places in Albuquerque. Okay,
it has a vibe, guys.
It has.
To say
Oh
the
my
least.
gosh,
It has a vibe.
And so we are producing a vertical series over the next few months. Myself, Mike's in it, Ben's in it. Ben's actually helping produce it. But it's called No Knock, okay? And we're really, really excited about this. But this place we're shooting in, Mike, is fucking really haunted.
Yeah.
And when you go inside, I'm just gonna I'm gonna give everybody here a visual real quick, okay? It's an old red Victorian house. It's 3 stories. What they've done is the bottom story is really it looks like, I mean, it's a Victorian house, but it's got this wooden rail that goes upstairs. It's a big circle, these wooden stairs. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful home.
Yeah, definitely. Architecture is great.
Yeah, but then you get to the second floor.
Yes. Now this is where the shift changes.
Yeah, and there's like this weird sunroom in the back that has like this jukebox in there, and it's like a jukebox from like the old jukebox.
Yeah, 1950s,
Yeah.
1960s kind of time.
Yeah. And then in the jukebox, and then it's like you got some. Then in every room, I swear every bed looks like you would tie up a human being on it or something. They're all these old Victorian beds, dude.
Yeah, all beds from Misery and whatnot.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
Like that
fucking
kinda like-
scary.
Yeah.
And then that's not the scariest
No,
part.
it's not.
The scary part is the third floor.
Yes.
So then it has this spiral staircase that goes from the second floor. You go all the way up.
Which is impossible to walk up normally.
Yeah,
guys.
especially
It's
for
so
these big
narrow.
guys. Yeah. So
It's-
we've got Ben and Wolf, right? They're both really big. And this thing is tight. You could get up. You could scale it up really fast because you're kind of littler and you're so athletic. You'd be. No, these guys, we're all when we go up there, we're kind of like this. So you go up the staircase. This is fucked up. They've converted the attic into what they call a bedroom, but the beds that are in there look like twin beds from a psychiatric hospital from fucking 1925.
It's like
They're
the little kid like from The Shining or whatever. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like these
it's
kids
the
would be sleeping in this
scariest
fucking bed.
old beds,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
And of course, they're not across. They stack like
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like, nope. That's not the fucked up thing.
No.
We're getting to the fucked up. Here we go. Get ready for it, everybody. It's the murder tub.
It's the tub, which sits in the middle of the room.
Dude, there is a bathroom. Like, it looks like a closet door. So, like, say you and I open this up. There is a bathtub that is in the. Okay, it's flush with the floor. So, like, it's like your foot's on the floor, and then the tub is down. Like, so it's like sublevel, right?
Yeah.
And it's in the damn middle of the fucking room.
Yeah.
It's like
So everybody could watch you take a bath, technically speaking.
It's
You know?
really weird.
It's strange.
360 audience.
Yeah, 360 audience is right, Mike.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Kind of feel like this is designed with a little more, we'll call it,
like a
malice-
cult involved.
malice
Yeah,
intent.
yeah, like
Yeah.
we call it the murder tub because it looks like
Yeah.
somewhere where you and I would chop up a body and
mean-
dump it in there and drain it or some shit. You
Or
know?
like if you shined a blue light on the floor, there'd be like a huge like star, you know what I mean? Just,
Right,
like,
right,
just
right,
candles and whatnot, like crazy crap.
Yeah, so Rose Manor is a place where then when we found it, Mike, it was so ridiculous. When I found it, I literally, this was like 4 years ago, I just Googled haunted houses Albuquerque, right? And it came up on this Airbnb, and I told Ben and I had just met. I told you about it. I was like, hey, dude, I was like, this place is fucked up.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, we should rent it. And Ben's like, we should go do a ghost thing there.
Yeah.
But this is before we even had the podcast. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. It was
And
way
I was
before.
like, okay. So we rented it for a table read. You were actually supposed to have been at that. That was a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, it was one of our parties, but then we had to. I think you were working or something. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so we've got a haunted house that we're actually shooting at, guys. Yeah, man. So Rose Manor, that was dude. That was it's a really cool spot to shoot in because we definitely don't need a set decoration kind of shit, you know, for it being a murder house.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we are planning, everybody. Ben, Mike, and and I'm just gonna make a formal announcement because it looks like we're gonna be shooting in a couple of weeks, guys. I got the house. They moved out. Well, it's a vacation rental. Everybody, just let you know. But we rented it, so you can't have it. Yeah, so we're gonna rent it for a whole entire weekend for 4 days.
Yep.
And then we're gonna shoot our pilot episode.
Yep.
All three of us,
Yep,
right?
yep.
You guys
No
excited?
Oh man, I'm ready to get no knocking, bro.
Yeah, you
yeah.
and Mike. We got you, Mike. In the first scene, I've got you. I've got Mike. I've got Jesse. Obviously, I don't want to give away what it's about, so I can't tell the rest of the actors. Oh, we got Byron. Byron's,
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a supernatural thriller.
Yep.
We're gonna try to do this vertical stuff with you guys.
Yeah, yeah. We could throw our hat in the deal.
The
and see what
vertical
happens,
game,
you
just to
know?
see what happens,
Yeah,
right?
Why not have some fun with it? You know, see what the kids are up to these days. you
Yeah,
know?
I can't wait. Okay, so Mike, we've got to do some fucking fun shit with you, dude. Because like, I want to throw you around.
Okay.
I love that stunt guys are just like, yeah, let's fucking do it, dude.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
small enough. You could throw me around. It's
Yeah.
cool.
I still have his stunt mat, guys. This guy bought a stunt mat for the company. Like, hey man, you guys need this? I got you. Like that's how. So with us here at Creative Kill, it's such a collaborative process. You know, we all understand the turmoil of our fucking industry, but we're all just trying to make it happen, make it
Yeah, man.
survive.
Yeah, yeah.
And we got lucky on some things. You know, we really did, especially with this vertical series to get three episode pilot out. You know, which Mike's character, I got to tell you, I love your character that I've written. It's gonna be a really edgy, really cool. I'm not gonna give anything away, but Mike's kind of going to be a badass in this thing, all right?
Just put it this way: I'm excited about the gear that we get to sport because, you know, that's for me that's one of the funnest parts about this whole deal in terms of the characters we're playing, guys.
Yeah,
You know?
You guys are playing some pretty rough and tough guys, man.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
well, some of my favorite like horror action movies. What are your guys? I mean, like I like Predator. We've talked about Predator.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to say Predator. Yeah.
Predator
Yeah.
was fucking badass, dude. And then
you know, yeah.
I mean, if we're going sci-fi horror, you got Terminator. You've
right,
got,
of course.
you know, all this. But I always liked that when it was like, oh, let's take a bunch of action heroes and team up against like werewolves. That last
Right,
Stephen
right,
Miller one that I was
right.
telling you about, that was really cool.
Well, I got another one that's probably not exactly a huge fan fave for most people, but I like it just because it's just kind of it has a feel to it. Ghost of Mars.
Oh, I love the Ghosts of Mars. That's Ice
That's
Cube,
Ice
right?
Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marilyn
Or
Manson.
there's another one. Shit, now I'm keep on talking about that.
But
Hold on,
yeah,
I'm gonna
and
tell
then
you.
Jason Statham was actually that's one of his only horror debuts, I believe.
Jason,
Jason
can you do a Jason Statham, dude? I think you can.
I can't. I don't have that. Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
That's actually not half bad. I can't. My British accent sucks.
No,
guys.
mine
I
does too.
I
They
mean,
could
it
never
comes
catch-
out
I think my British accent becomes like an Australian accent, which just becomes like a fucking fucking American accent back again.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a terrible like Scottish, Irish, like.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't
tried,
do
but-
any of them. Like I've got some friends that can do dialect and all that. Like they are fucking killing.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. And there's me.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, governor.
Right, governor.
You know.
I can do like
Would
a
you like a
boot
cup of tea?
accent.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So back to dog soldiers is what I was thinking about,
Oh,
which
okay.
is like this
Gotcha.
elite force that
Yes.
goes into. It's I think they're what are they? Not MIs. What are the special forces for the UK
Oh,
called?
SAS. Yeah.
SAS guys. They're SAS guys that are on a training scenario,
Yep.
and then they become werewolves.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking badass movie.
It
It's
is
like one of the
good.
best
It's good.
werewolf movies ever made.
True.
And everybody's like, oh, he's just talking about, yeah, the werewolf stuff is mine. But then I have movies like, do you remember that found footage movie? And it wasn't like an elite cop force going in, but was it called Quarantine?
Quarantine.
Did you guys see
Oh,
Quarantine?
Yeah, I remember Quarantine.
Quarantine was cool too
It was
because it
cool.
was like about cops. It was like all these people stuck in this building, and she was a vampire, wasn't she? Or was it like a zombie
It was
outbreak? I think.
more of a zombie.
Yeah, more of a zombie.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of shit like it. But that was with that chick from Dexter.
Yeah.
It was Dexter's sister.
Yep.
Yeah. So, no, I love that. I love that. But I like taking the aspect of guys. Because it's about a group of police officers that run into a supernatural experience. That's all I'm going to tell
There
you
we go.
guys,
There we
right?
go.
No knock should give that away, because if you know what no knock means, it means no knock warrant. It means that they're just basically kicking in the fucking door. Kind of what's happening in the nation now. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not getting all artsy with this thing, guys. But no, it's what's happening. It's really fun because it takes a character arc. Like it basically, I always like the human factor of law enforcement. And let me just tell you, because I've seen it so much where regular guys, we just saw, did you guys see the movie with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, the recent one?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
Rip.
The Rip, yeah. It's like it tests that morality, right?
Right,
It's
right.
like you go in somewhere, imagine finding $20 million, and it's like,
I mean,
Start testing limits there.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm like, so we found $10 million.
Yeah, exactly. We've got that's it. And so this is kind of what I'm trying to do with this series is I love supernatural. So it's my biggest thing is I like monster horror. It's like vampires, werewolves, stuff like
Right,
that.
right.
I love a big monster game. Werewolves are my thing. That's my jam. You know that bit.
Yeah, no.
And so like anything that's like Monster Squad kind of related, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
From back in the day, your mummies, your werewolves,
Yeah,
your vampires,
yeah.
your witches, your stuff like that. I do like the serial killer stuff. I do like the more serious stuff as well. But if the stuff that I'm wanting to produce, like if I had big budget, it would be monster horror. It would be, yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna do that with.
We're
No
gonna
Knock,
try.
for sure.
We're gonna try that with No Knock. Yeah. So,
yeah.
and then Mike, you are a stunt coordinator for 66 as well. And we are not going to release much information about that. But are you excited about that project this summer? Because you're casting in it also.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be honest. This is my first stunt coordinator debut with this.
I
Very
can't,
cool.
So-
dude.
Very
The
cool.
stuff I've seen you do, man. Here's our thing. It's my first directorial debut. It's your first fucking stunt debut. It's Ben's first lead casting debut.
Yep. Sure is.
And we're gonna just get into this a little bit because you were on. Jason Levy. We had from Stream.
Right,
Sorry,
right.
Mike Levy from Stream.
Right.
Sorry about that. We'll cut that. Karl. Mike Levy from Stream. We just had him on. And then we had Phil Falcone from the Terrifier series, which they're the same kind of. They're both
Yeah.
Fuzz on the Lens Productions. They're out of Long Island, but they kind of have a similar. Like they gave it. Their model is very small crew, right?
Yeah.
But they do very high quality work.
Yes.
So that's the reason why we built the team that we built around us at Creative Kill, because we have everybody that we do has worked in the industry some way, shape, or form. And now it's kind of like that situation where you're at the poker table, you're like, it's time to go all in.
Right.
And I've been for 4 fucking years now, boys. It's been, I'm surprised I'm still alive from like not having a heart attack yet. No, it's a rough ride. And so when I get on and I tell everybody support indie horror, and the reason why I say this, support independent artists, because you're not going to see new shit from the studios. We
Right.
just got Scream 7 okay, guys,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it because I like the Scream franchise.
Right.
But it's like they are not going to listen to us, so we got to do it ourselves, right?
Well,
So
and then even going back to, I mean, we're going way back here, but to your favorite horror movie of all time, Night of the Living Dead, right? Back in '68, that was a horror independent film.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was an
yep.
indie film.
I mean, it's indie film. So it's
Yeah.
like that's how important it is, guys, to really support not just independent horror, but just independent film in general, guys. You know, it's really just you're gonna get genuine like stuff that the corporate companies out there and
Yeah.
main studios, I should say, are just they're not gonna do it. You know, they're just they're about regurgitation basically for the most part.
I think what do you, I mean. I think this year with Sinners and with Weapons,
Yeah.
and then with
Yeah.
you had Talk to Me, Bring Her Back. You've all
Right.
these cool like this stuff that did well in the box office. I think they're seeing it now.
I hope so.
Because
yeah.
I think that everybody's getting a little nostalgia, superhero fatigue,
Right,
Harry
right.
Potter fatigue. It's
Right,
like
yeah.
it's like how many and then I just used like the Harry Potter and the Marvel stuff as examples. It's like I get it. You guys have made $1 billion again, you know,
Right,
because
right.
everybody and their mom goes to see it. But if you release it across a global format, like they release them globally, so it's like where you see somebody like this. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I don't know much about this kid because I don't do streamers. Like we're old. I'm old, so it's like I don't do like Kick or what's the other ones? You know,
Switch or something.
Switch,
like
no,
that?
Twitch.
There you go,
I don't
Twitch.
do any
Yeah.
of that.
I'm also old.
I
guys.
mean, maybe one day if we get young people on here to help us fucking do it.
I
If
know.
you're a young person, you want
Right.
to help produce this
All right,
show.
Grandpa, this is
Yeah,
how you
yeah,
turn
yeah.
on your monitor.
Yeah,
I need my
pretty
kids to help
much.
me turn on my phone.
Yeah, exactly. We need to. Yeah, exactly. But it's like, do you see? Oh, kind of where I was going with this is that, you know, it's independent artists are so important right now because without the indies, I'm just going to tell you, the film industry would be just fucking garbage. It'd be hot garbage all the time.
Yeah.
They're making stuff that is just, I mean, when the stuff that they're greenlighting, I'm just like, guys. But I'm seeing a lot of stuff in Hollywood where they're firing a lot of those people now.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know, and
yeah.
so they're letting people go that they're like, hey, listen, your formula just didn't work anymore.
Well, you know, there's
You
all
know?
about the cash grab kind of style.
The IP, it's
Yeah,
IP,
yeah,
internet,
yeah.
yeah. Which you've got to do. I just watched this thing with Jay Farrow. You've got to go out and make your own IP now. Like that's what Terrifier did, right?
Right.
They spent $100,000 on the first film or whatever it was. I'm not trying to. You guys over there, you know, I don't know how much you really spent on the first film, but they developed a character. They copyrighted or trademarked or whatever you do to get the character yours,
Right.
and then they just licensed it out. That's the reason why you see fucking Art the Clown on everything.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, and so I want to build brands similar to that, but they didn't. You even heard Mike. They
Yeah.
didn't give him creative. They did. The studios tried to buy
Yep.
Damien.
Yep, sure
And
did.
they said no. And that's what we have to do as creators. All of us in this creative space right now is like, we kind of got to stand our ground. I know it's rough, and it is fucking rough. I'll tell you this.
It is.
Everybody out in this industry right now is so desperate and so fucking just like because nobody's working.
Right, right.
You know, it's like any kind of opportunity that they have that they see, they're like, "Oh, I want to be on that," but they don't understand. You know, I've put out some stuff, you know, for crew members and whatever, and I'm doing this deep vetting thing now. It's like, do you really like horror, or are you just trying to like? I just like go to work because you know how I am, Ben. I really want them to love the project.
Definitely, yeah.
And I've fired some actors now because they told me they read the script, and I asked them some questions. Guess what? They didn't read the fucking script. No, they just wanted the payday.
Yeah.
And I get it, but at the same time, this is my first project, and I am going like we just said, all in on this thing. And so I want people that want to be there.
Yeah.
I don't want like, I'm not going to use anybody's name specifically, but I'll tell you this. There was a couple of managers, not actors. It was the managers that turned me off the actor. It was it's not the actor.
Yeah.
And so I love it because and I hate this. I'm going to tell you guys, this is my number one fucking pet peeve in the industry. Okay, this is all right. I wouldn't be coming to you if we didn't have money. Okay, here's the thing. They ask you, what's your budget? That's my fucking, like, right out the gate, that's what you're asking me. You don't ask me about the story, the script, who I am, whatever. It is, what is your number? This is what's wrong with the industry right now. It's so financial. It's like, oh, you're supposed to be an artist and it's supposed to be about storytelling and it's supposed to be about the money will come later.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Yeah. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, if you build it, they will come. But it's like, I have talked to, there's this, I just replaced her and it sucks. It sucks. I made the decision last night. I was like, I've got to replace this actor now because her fucking manager won't let me talk to her, you know? And I don't want to have like I don't want to take her to dinner. I want to have a 10-minute Zoom conversation saying, hey, what did you think about the script? What can you bring to the character? You know, is there something that I wrote that you don't like?
Right,
because I
right.
kind of wrote this for you.
Right.
And I just want to talk to you about it. Well, then I went up to this person. I told them and they were excited about the project. And then I go back to the manager, fucking nothing. I mean, this is what the industry is now. And I'm not telling people to fire their agents and managers, but I would fucking tell you right now, you had better know what the fuck they're doing because they are fucking people over in this industry because they want you to be in a Marvel film or that's like hitting the fucking lottery, dude, in the acting game. There's 80% of us out of work right now. 80% of us out of work.
Yeah.
Okay, and these fucking managers and agents are turning fucking new filmmakers down. You're a dumbass son of a bitch. And guys, sorry, that was my rant right now.
Well,
because the director, I mean, do you agree
you
with
know,
me?
Guys, I mean, if you actually just take a look at the analytics of all, you know, there are roughly guys around 300,000 working actors in the United States at any given time. Stunt-wise, that number is drastically smaller. We're talking probably like 2,500 to 5,000, if that. And 80% of that is not. 80% of those personnel are not actively working.
No,
right now,
they're not fucking
you know?
working.
So the industry is like in total chaos right now, guys.
And now, guys, I hate to get a little political and all this shit, but now you've got fucking agencies that are tied to this Epstein thing. Did you guys see this? This is a real fucking thing that's happening.
No, definitely.
Okay?
Definitely. I mean, we all know that, you know, Hollywood
Oh,
has
fuck yeah,
been-
we do. That's the reason why we're out here in New Mexico,
Yeah.
and I'm not
Yeah.
living in L.A.
Yeah.
That's 100% the right thing. I do not want to be around. We're going to Burbank to shoot our show, but it is we go in, we come out. And I'm not shitting on people from L.A. and California. I love all you guys.
Definitely.
Especially my friends that live out there. I'm just talking about the industry in a whole right now needs a whole fucking reset.
Like, I mean, a facelift, like, galore.
Yeah, that's the reason why all this damn Warner Brothers is getting bought and Netflix and all this
Right,
stuff.
right,
They're changing the game of entertainment. And where I come at it from a performer standpoint, it's like, you know, when you book something, you're like, oh, fuck, I fucking booked it. Like, I can't believe, like, I actually got that now after all these people, you know, because you know, if you're not represented by a UTA or a CAA or something like that, you're probably, if you get something, you're very, very lucky to get it in this point. Yeah. And sorry to get off on you guys. This is, we know it's a horror podcast, but we do talk about the entertainment industry a bunch because we're about to dive in with No Knock and Finding 66, and I'm experiencing these things.
Kind of like the commonalities of what people talk about.
Oh, dude, I'm
Yeah.
experiencing all of it.
Yeah.
It started 3 years ago with the agency thing here.
All the red tape.
Dude, know what's gatekeepers?
Yes.
Number one, it's not even gatekeepers. Let me tell you something. A gatekeeper is someone that fucking stops you from somebody that's making the decision.
Right.
These are peons. These are assistants. These are people that are stepping all over each other to try to get to the next big spot. And I've seen it, guys. I've worked in corporate America and stuff, and I've done security for actors. I see it all the time. They fucking burn each other left and right. There is no loyalty in this industry. I have found out that it's just terrible. But we go off, and it's just like, I mean, it's like, this is the reason why indie is going to thrive. Yeah. Because
it's a true art form.
It is a true art form. And I just see this, I see this shift where it's like, you know, I'm talking about the audience. We don't want to. Well, we saw Send Help. Have you
Yep.
seen Send
Yep.
Help
I
yet?
haven't
Yeah.
yet, no.
Oh, it's good.
It's good. I have to
Rachel
say.
McAdams,
She
fucking
kills
Sam Raimi.
I mean,
it
they
is
both kill it. but
so
she especially kills it.
good.
She does such a great job. I mean,
Yeah,
re-
it's like, I gotta tell you, she's got that smile.
Yeah,
First of all,
man.
Rachel McAdams has one of the most beautiful smiles in entertainment.
definitely.
But she can either make it evil or she
I was
can
gonna say
make it
creepy or sinister. I mean, it's like, whoa, I've never seen this side of you before,
yeah,
Rachel. All right,
she
all right.
looks when she looks at him and like she does. Okay, I gotta just say it's like the crazy bitch eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
really
Right.
Oh, man.
like that, like you know
'cause
you're
I
dead.
find you.
Yeah, yeah. You know when you like wake up and your wife's got a pillow over your head. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
No, she was fantastic in that. But again, original idea.
Exactly.
Why did it
Yeah.
do well in the box office?
Yeah.
Why is Iron Lung a
Right.
fucking YouTube creator, a YouTube guy from Iron Lung? I don't know. This is where I was going with this next story. That I slipped off. Sorry, guys. Senior moment. Anyway, but I don't. His name is like I'd have to look it up. We don't have a producer here to tell me. Anyway, there's a movie out that's his name is Iron Lung.
Yeah.
This kid was a YouTuber and he wrote it and he directed it and they shot it for like $3 million.
Okay.
And now it's made a ton of money. And that's what Mike and Phil were telling us. They rented theaters instead of going through the studio route or whatever. Sorry, the distribution route of letting a distribution company get it. They actually partnered with the theaters themselves as the production
Right.
company and
Smart.
did a release, and it went out in like 51 theaters.
Okay.
And then now it's in 3,200.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
this is what I'm talking about. Like people need to understand that independent horror is just as good as fucking Scream '93.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you know, it's like I get the fun stories. I was telling my mom this the other day before we kind of get into wrapping this thing up, guys. I feel, and this is just my personal feeling, I hate when they number sequels. Like when it's Scream 1 or Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream.
Right.
I would rather you write like Scream like this time it's in a neighborhood or something like
Right,
I don't
right.
know.
Right.
It's like Scream. When
Give it a theme, maybe.
It gets
Yeah.
so cheap when it gets to the late
Yeah.
I-
Yeah. Scream 47.
yeah, Harry Potter didn't do that shit. They
Yeah.
named every single book.
Yeah, they had a
you know?
title for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a title for it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, the Conjuring series, James Wan, he did that. Every single movie did not say Conjuring 3. It was Conjuring, you
Blah,
know,
blah,
the-
blah, blah, yeah.
that blah, blah, blah
Yeah.
happened, right? And it's just like, I feel so lazy when you just see a number behind it. It's like, oh, there we go. It's another cash grab. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Well,
It's
and also I feel like what we're trying to do here, you know, through Creative Kills, basically kind of pull off like a Happy Madison kind of situation, right? Like
Yeah.
you got your crew of people that you trust, you love, you guys kind of become a family over time. So, you know, ultimately that's really, in terms of my viewpoint, and I think John agrees with this, like that's the blueprint that we're really trying
Yeah,
to create
we
here,
wanna-
you know?
I love working with the same actors. I just love working with the same crew, especially, and the same actors. But actors in general, I want to work with all different kind of actors. But
Definitely.
I've got like 10 that I have had on my roster that has been ride or and you're one of them that's been ride or fucking die since this
Right,
whole thing
right.
started.
Yep, very, very beginning.
And those fucking people are going to be the people that see the success with us. Because my thing was, if you gave up on me because of they see everything that's going on in the industry that we do, that's not the type of person I want to work with anyway.
No.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
did. If you can't get through the hard shit,
Yeah.
you're definitely not going through the fucking set process, like the easy shit with us.
Yeah.
Because the hard shit is like, you know, when I have to call everybody and tell them, guys, location lost, we got to fucking reschedule. And,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and we've had that happen the day of.
Yeah.
You know, and I have these are the two reactions you get. One is, oh, you guys are fucking, I can't believe you're a professional. Or I get the ride or dies that are like, hey, man, just let us know. Let us know when we got to go. We
Yeah.
understand. Because those are the people in the industry that get it.
Yeah.
They fucking know exactly what film is.
Yeah.
They've been on sets. They do stuff. Then you have all these other people that are like, you know, and I hate to say that, mostly young people. The young people now, they're like, I can't believe you can't. I'm like, well, first of all, it costs insurance. You know, a lot of these guerrilla filmmakers, these kids, they don't get insurance, you know, and stuff, and they just go out and they shoot stuff because they're used to the 3-minute clip on social media.
It
But
gives
when
them a
you-
false sense of perception in terms of how to actually make a film.
Yeah. Well, I was watching that, and I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with TikTokers. Yeah, I mean, they're good guys, but at the same time, it's like they don't know how to make a real movie. Like they're not. You have to go in. Like if you're really wanting to distribute this thing and like make it, you gotta fucking be on the up and up. You can't.
Yeah.
And
Otherwise you can get sued left and right or whatever. Just gosh,
dude,
so crazy.
I just read something. Who did I read? It was like a licensing issue over a song, and they all got shut down because of just one small licensing issue. You know what I mean? And they had to go back. It's
and that happens all the time, guys. That's like not some uncommon. I mean, there are movies that probably great movies that never got made just because of
Mike,
something like that.
You said it was your first stunt coordinator, but you have you, how many times? Because I've watched some of your real stuff. You do a lot of stunts, your own stunts, obviously, right?
Yep.
Where did you learn that?
So, to be honest, it all, again, started when I was at a young age. I started picking up martial arts, you know. I was in Taekwondo at the age of 7.
That's right. You fought MMA, too. You're an MMA guy. Don't you say anything? These MMA guys.
I just don't have the cauliflower ear like everybody else.
Fuck no, not like
Thank
Keith
God.
Jardine. Jeez, I had him on the show. Jeez, his ear is like,
Oh, man.
yeah,
don't mess
it's
with that
crazy.
guy.
You know, I love Keith. No, he's great.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started doing that, and a lot of it just kind of picked up. You know, I was growing up in Montana, obviously. A lot of us like firearms. I don't know how many times I went out to the range with my dad just shooting.
Right.
A lot of that plays into the stunt coordination world. You know, being able to know how to handle yourself, how to handle firearms, especially, I mean, obviously nowadays.
Yeah.
That's kind of where a lot of that picked up, and I think I had my first major breakthrough stunt was with a film called Jingle Smells.
Jingle Smells.
Yeah,
Jingle Smells.
It was with the original Bo Duke, John Snyder.
Oh,
So
okay,
he was in
okay,
that one,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Jingle Smells.
Jingle
I love
Smells,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you do your stuff is good, man. You're really good. That look didn't there's like an alley fight scene that you're in too that I really liked. What was that? I've got to pull it up. You had so much stuff on your reels.
It's hard to keep track of everything. Everything just kind of like flies by, you know?
Right.
Right.
But I think like one of the
Have you ever been injured?
I haven't actually, not
No?
yet. No.
Oh, fucking knock on
No,
wood.
no, let's keep it.
He's
Let's
gonna
keep
get
it.
injured on my
I
side.
know exactly. Now you asked
No,
it like Murphy's
I just
Law.
cursed ourselves.
I know. It's like,
Anyway,
damn it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
If I get
damn.
injured, I blame myself for it because if I get injured, then you know it falls back on me.
Right. So what is the? Have you ever done a horror movie yet?
I haven't. No.
No, this is gonna be
Okay,
fun.
cool.
I
Yeah,
love
cool.
it. I love it. And what is your dream stunt to do? Like, if you had a stunt, one stunt, and we're gonna talk about scary shit right here. This is scary shit. Like the scariest, most fun stunt you'd ever. What would you want to do?
Honestly, like as of right now, my dream would be getting lit on fire. Like,
Okay.
I kid you.
Okay.
Let's light him on fire.
Good game. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, no, we don't have the insurance for that.
You know,
No, I just want you. I can do it via VFX and fucking AI.
Or
You
still
know,
on
it's
social
like,
media.
dude, no, yeah. I've watched those guys because they put those suits on,
Yeah.
and then they put that shit all over you, and then they just light you on fire.
Yep.
I watched a clip though the other day. What was it? Somebody actually got lit on fire on set. Oh, it was Lance Hendrickson. Listen to this in Hard Target.
Oh,
Do you remember Hard Target?
yes, with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
So there is a scene, and I'll throw up a clip on this. Me and Karl will find it. But basically, there's some candles, and he's got this, like, you know, kind of like the bad guy duster trench coat.
Right.
And the thing catches on fire.
Yeah.
And then you look at the background extras
Yeah.
who are his henchmen,
Yeah.
and they're all like this.
Yeah.
Because he's on fire, for real.
Like he's on
for
real
yeah,
fire.
yeah.
And he throws the
And he
jacket.
just fucking throws it down like a boss.
Yes. Yes.
Mike, I could see you doing some shit like that. You're just like,
It's that improv. That's what
Right.
it is, you know?
Right.
yeah, until you fucking got to get skin grafts.
I
You
mean,
know?
that's the only thing.
You
man.
know what I mean? It's like, geez, you guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. I love you guys, but I was on Duster, and I got to go to one of the stunt. I was the stand-in for, oh, God, his name is Corey. I forget his last name. I'll have to pull it up, but I was his stand-in, and he was the stunt driver for the lead. What's his name? The guy from Lost, Josh Holloway.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were out in San Felipe Pueblo. Do you guys know where I'm at?
Yeah.
There's like that rail runner,
Right.
but they use that bridge all the time for chase scenes underneath that bridge because it looks really cool. There's a fucking lot of dust that comes up and stuff. And they jumped. It was one of those wreck scenes where they flipped the car, right? And so I got to be out there for that. And this guy Corey, dude, he just fucking takes it like it's fucking his regular normal Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, he gets in, they've got the helmet, they're getting ready, strapping him up, and fucking I'm just like,
It's just another day in the office for these guys.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, no. Have you done stunt driving?
I haven't yet, actually. No. As a matter of fact, on was it Better Call Saul? I was on one of the episodes, and this was my first time actually. I wasn't driving, but they put us in a stunt vehicle that was actually like way down in the back, and they had a stunt driver, and that was actually my first real experience. Even though we really didn't go that fast, it didn't seem that fast on
That's
camera.
right. You were in Better Call Saul, weren't you? So
Yeah.
was I. Yeah,
Yeah.
both of us were. I forgot you were
It's
in
a-
the. Weren't you one of the henchmen or something?
Yeah, I was one of Mike's guys.
You were one of Mike's
Yep.
guys.
Yeah,
That's right.
We pulled out in front of the laundromat. and I
Yeah.
pulled out of that. Yep.
Okay. All right. This is how we all know each other. We have our little small acting community here in New Mexico.
Right.
Yeah, that was that. I remember that now. Because where were you guys shooting that at? Was that over on Broadway or something? Like
No, so that specific scene was down. I think it was Candelaria, like right where that laundromat's at.
Oh, okay.
Candelaria,
Yeah.
Downtown, or not downtown, but off the freeway there.
Okay. Yeah, that was dude. That's nuts. That's so cool. But dude, so I got my stunt credit. You guys want to hear about it?
What's yours?
So apparently you get a stunt credit if you just drive a stunt vehicle. So I was doing the cleaning lady, and since that's canceled now, and there's some crazy shit going on with that fucking thing too, you know, I don't want to get into that, but because now I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, who's telling the truth? But because there's all these different stories, but he did
Right.
get indicted. Anyway, it was a funeral scene for Oliver Hudson. His
Okay.
character dies. If you haven't watched the show, it's over. But
Right.
yeah, his character gets killed. He has to show up. I mean, they're having a funeral for him. I played one of the. You see it in the film, one of the commanders or whatever. I guess I was one of the sergeants in the show. I had a couple different little segments as that cop, you know.
Right.
And so I'm sitting there, and one of the PAs or one of the ADs walks up to me and goes, "Hey, John," they're like, "Our stunt driver couldn't make it. Can you drive a Crown Vic? We know you had past experience in law enforcement and security and stuff."
Right.
And I was like, "Yeah, I can drive a Crown Vic." And so I had to lead the funeral procession.
Okay.
You know how you
Okay.
drive with all the cars?
Right.
Yeah, and I literally drove in a circle,
Okay.
but I got a stunt credit. I got a
There
stunt
you go,
credit.
man.
I got a stunt credit.
Well,
yeah.
I'll tell you mine real quick.
Oh, you got a stunt
Yeah.
credit too?
Yeah, man.
Okay, here
Yeah.
we go.
That's actually how I became SAG eligible. Let's do
Okay.
this stunt scene. It's on a movie called Friends Forever. I don't even know if it's out, guys. To be honest, it's some little kids movie, but they dressed me up.
Friends Forever. Wasn't that like from Friends Forever from like Saved by the Bell?
I don't
Remember
know.
they sang?
I don't know.
They were in a band. It was like a dream. I'm sorry,
well,
I'm just like pulling some
well,
Saved by the Bell shit out here.
I mean, like this one.
Yeah.
I don't even know it's out yet.
Yeah,
But it's basically
Friends Forever.
I
All right,
mean,
tell
it's
us.
like about this robot traveling through time. Anyway, long story short, they go back to a prehistoric age, right? I play a caveman, get shot with a bow and arrow, and I have to roll down this hill.
Do you still have that picture of you as a caveman?
I do. I'll have to send it to
Okay,
you.
send
so-
it to me
yeah.
so I can put it up so
Yeah.
everybody can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah,
jealous.
guys.
Yeah.
So it was a fun day.
You played a Neanderthal. Didn't they put
yeah,
like a big
yeah.
head, or was
yeah,
that your original
yeah,
head?
I got some prosthetics put on my head, like Neanderthal. Gave me like this real pronounced forehead and whatnot, and they grittied up my teeth, put real mud all over my body. I was wearing like kind of like what was supposed to be human skin. Actually, I was kind of like, I'm like, this is a kids movie. But anyway, this like little animal shroud of human skin, essentially covering my nether regions. And I'm leading this brigade, if you will, of cavemen and cavewomen. And there's this scene where this robot lands in this like hole or whatever, and we're all like, get her, get it, you know. And this like monk shows up out of nowhere and shoots me with a bow and arrow, and I have to fall down the hill. And just it was like a simple roll scene. It was fun though. It was
Yeah,
really,
but you got a
really
stunt
good time.
credit.
Yeah, it was a really
Hey,
good.
there
time.
we go.
Yeah.
So we're all stunt guys here now.
I mean, you know, some
All
more
right,
than
well,
others, you know.
That was a funny. Well, Mike, we appreciate you for coming on
Yeah,
the show,
man.
man.
Yeah,
and
thank
I
you,
can't
brother.
wait to. Guys, I got to tell you, Mike and I, like I said, ride or die. We've all been together, like all three of us. Like we've kind of been forming this little group, and we're finally at the point we're going to be able to shoot some stuff. It seems like this summer, so I'm really super excited. Thanks for coming on, Mike. Again, guys, this is Michael Sean Lemert. Is that right?
Lemert.
Lemert. I do it every time. I say, why do I think your name is Leopard?
Sounds
It's
about
like
the same.
I like
Because
it.
you're quick, agile, I don't
Can
know.
we give you the stage name Leopard now, Michael Leopard?
Well, at least when you guys call me on the radio, I know who you're referring
Yeah, I know. Hey, where's the leopard? Everybody put the leopard over
Right,
here.
right.
No, yeah. So we've got Mike is going to be our stunt coordinator. He's in No Knock. He's in Finding 66. He's an actor, writer, producer. He's all of it like the rest of us. That's why I say that you're the utility kind of guy. You know, you do stunts. He does voice acting, guys. He does everything. So look him up. Check out his IG. You want to go ahead and plug your IG real quick?
No, absolutely.
Go for it. What's your Instagram? Do you know?
that's already
Do you
gonna
know
show
your
you.
Instagram handle? Oh, I didn't know if you knew it.
It's just I am Michael Lemert. So
There you
could-
go. I am Michael Lemert.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
And then other than that, guys, we want to thank our sponsors today here at Creative Kill with Duke City Toys, Crown Jewels and Coin, our new guy, Monster House Dispensary, Gator. And we're going to, that's Gator's like sponsor thing every time.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
going to be like, Monster House Dispensary,
Gator.
Gator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
I can't wait to have Gator on the show.
I know it's gonna be a fun
I've
one.
talked to him a couple times on the phone. I see his TikToks or his Instagram stuff that he does. He's hysterical. It's going to be a lot of
Very
fun
cool.
having him on
Yeah,
because
it
he's
is.
going to be he's one of those like true characters. I feel like in real life, you know, where
Right,
you meet somebody
right.
and you're like, that guy's a character. He's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be going down, and we don't have anything really lined up for the. I mean, I've got a couple of remote interviews that we're going to be on until March 1st. But Mike, I think you're kind of our last in studio guest for this month. We want to thank you for coming on. All right,
my
man.
pleasure. Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Otherwise, Creative Kill, where the guest always has a killer experience. I'm John.
And I'm Ben.
And check out our YouTube channel, guys. We need more subscribers. So get on and subscribe to our
Please,
YouTube channels
please.
at Creative Kill Productions. You can check out all of our socials at Creative Kill Productions.
Spread the word, guys.
Spread the word at Creative Kill Productions because bigger shows are coming, bigger things. And then we just made the announcement to let everybody know we have separated both brands where we're going to be in LA shooting Creative Kill Live, and then we're going to be shooting the Creative Kill podcast here in Albuquerque. So thank you guys for coming on, Mike. The Creative Kill, where the guest always has a killer experience. One more time, right, Ben? I'm John.
And I'm Ben.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. We love you guys. Take care of my Creative Kill family.
Oh my God! What the fuck?